about where clutter hides and how you can, if you're feeling overwhelmed, where you can look and find places to clean up physical clutter that will clear your mind for opportunity. It brought up a topic because a couple of trolls hopped on. And before we get into it, my name is Dr. Troy. I am the co-author of the international best-selling book, Oola, Find Balance in an Unbalanced World. I wrote it with a buddy of mine, Dr. Dave, who's also on this account. We also co-founded OolaLife.com, which is your resource to find more balance in your life and also to grow the 7 key areas of life. But we were talking about just a simple topic about removing clutter and just finding more clarity in your life and finding more space to pursue opportunity and growth. And a couple trolls hopped on. If you haven't figured it out yet, I don't pay attention to the troll part. Right now, if you're commenting, I'm not even looking. But I will afterward. I'll look at your questions when I'm done chatting. But you have to just really think about this in just life. Two things, if just to break down just trolls. And if you're on here, trolls, welcome. I'm happy you're here. But there's two types of trolls on Periscope. One is someone who's just trying to stir up the conversation and bring the attention toward them. So you hopped on hopefully because you want to get a message about how to remove negative people from your life. I hopped on because I want to give you a tool for how to do that. Someone else hops on not wanting to do either of those things, just wanting to stir up the conversation and bring the attention to their comment over here. And if they do that, they win. Meaning that I get off point, you start commenting to them, and then it defeats the purpose. And the reality is, I don't even look at it that way. I look at it like they need to be on here more than anyone. And I'm like a baby, Christian, exploring the faith part of my life and continue to study that. And just what I know about even Christianity, one of the things that drives me nuts about it sometimes is, in church, people, as long as everyone agrees with them, they're cool. But when someone comes in broken or beat up or they don't look like they do or they don't dress appropriately or whatever, everyone judges them. And I'm like, if there's a place on the planet where people shouldn't be judged and they should be welcomed with open arms, it should be church. This isn't church by any means, but if someone's a troll and they just think that the purpose of their life is to go in and start negative conversations and they need immediate attention all the time, all I'm telling you, if you're a troll on this scope, is you're 100%, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. I mean it from a loving point. Is your life's way better than that, meaning that you're designed for so much more than that. And we welcome you here. And if it's going to get offensive, if the language is going to get offensive, if you're watching this and it's offending you, it doesn't offend me. If it offends you, you can swipe, I think, and not see the comments, or you can block them individually. If it's too much, afterwards I will block it just for the benefit of those on this scope who want to just hear about Oola and about more balance in their life and about growing their life. So the cool thing is as these comments go up, I see people getting worked up, block the trolls, and there's trolls on here. It truly doesn't, if you could put a blood pressure meter on my left arm, my blood pressure doesn't go up a beat, because I feel that people who are struggling in life need this message more than anyone. If we just form a community where you and I, we all agree about everything and we all got it together, and we just say how amazing we are, and we don't invite anyone new into this conversation, we are not going to change the world with this word. And I believe more strongly than ever, when we take that Oola bus around, Dave and I take the Oola bus around, nobody knows we're an author, nobody knows we wrote a best-selling book, nobody knows who we are. They think we're two dudes with our hats on backwards driving around California or wherever we happen to be in a bus talking about dreams. And we meet some of the most interesting people in the world. And the cool thing is by the time they leave that bus and they put something down, and I'm talking, we met people all types of people, and they're a little changed, and they question maybe there's more to life than the way they're living it now, and that's the real change. So to bring this to you and to bring this troll thing to just your life is there are trolls not just on Periscope. There are trolls in your life. there are people who are toxic and who are negative, who they hop into the conversation of your life and stir it up. And stir it up. And you can, both strategies work, but you can definitely just block them and move them, or you can try to speak some truth into their life and see if you can influence them.